So I've already drained an ocean monument on my channel once before, but I haven't done it in my hardcore world before, so I think it's about time we fix that. So to start things off, I'm gonna have to find an ocean monument, and I'm quite sure there is one somewhere here. I'm just gonna fly around until I find it. There we go. And now that I'm here, I have to make a circle around the entire monument. And to do that, I'm gonna need a bunch of sand, and I should still have some left from the farm I made last video. So there isn't actually that much sand left, which means I'm gonna AFK at this farm for a little bit longer. So I'm gonna quickly turn the farm on. And after a bit of AFKing, I hope this is enough sand. And I'm gonna start by smelting all of it in my furnace room. So I just ran out of coal and I have roughly 7 shulker boxes of glass. And that should be enough to get me a good start. So to start off, I'm gonna have to find the center of the monument. And from here, I can build out 84 blocks. And from here on, I can start building the outlines of the walls. So that's the entire outline finished, which means I can start working on the actual walls. And I already know this is gonna take a long time, so I'm gonna get to work. I've nearly finished all the walls, but I ran out of glass, which means I'm gonna have to go back to the base. And I can mine up some of this coal from a previous mining trip. And use it to get the remaining glass. So I finished the entire glass wall. And now I have to remove all the kelp from the ocean floor, because it's gonna get in the way when draining the water, and this shouldn't take too long. Now I can load off all the kelp I got into these cool looking Christmas chests, and now that everything is ready, I can start draining all the water. And to do so, I'm gonna have to get a lot of sand, and by using my sand duper, that should be no problem at all. I just have to AFK here for a while, and I think 9 shulker boxes worth of sand is a good amount to start with. Now all I have to do is mark every corner of the monument with sand. And now using these items, I can make a sand pusher. And now when I place sand right here, it should start getting pushed out. And I can use this to make a wall of sand around the monument. So I'm gonna quickly finish that. So I've been using the machine for a while and it keeps breaking. I don't know why, but I'm just gonna stick to placing the sand by hand now. If you guys know why this is, let me know in the comments. Okay, I've finished placing all the sand, which means I can go back to my base and get a few sponges. But I have a feeling that this is nowhere near enough. So I'm gonna go into some ocean monuments and get a few more. So I've got nearly 4 stacks of sponges now, and that should be enough to drain the monument. So now I can get some obsidian and a flint and steel, make a nether portal, and instantly dry all of the wet sponges. And this is what I'm gonna do every time I run out of dry sponges. And when I'm done, I can mine everything back up. And now when I go back to the monument, I can start draining all the water from these columns. And as you can see, it's gonna take quite a while. Okay, so I removed all of the water from the outside, which means now I just have to remove it from the inside. And that should hopefully go a lot quicker. There should also be some gold blocks right here somewhere. And with that, the entire monument has been drained. And now I can start working on the rest of the ocean. But before I do that, I'm going to quickly remove all of these sand pillars with torches. And now I can start dividing the rest of the ocean into smaller sections. So I've completely run out of sand, which means I'm going to have to head back to the sand farm. And I probably have to AFK here for quite a long time. So let's get back to the time lapse. Okay, it has taken such a long time, but I finally finished draining the entire monument. And now to finish it off, I need to remove all the sand. And to do that, I'm going to make myself a few stacks of torches and use them to start removing the sand. And one more thing, while I was removing the sand, I found this underwater cave. And you can already imagine I wasn't happy finding that out. But anyways, let's get back to the video. So all the sand has been removed. But if I want to build here, I'm going to have to flatten the entire area out. And for that, I'm going to build up a few beacons. And now I can start with the terraforming. And with that, we are finally finished. So thank you for watching, and I'll probably build something here in the next video.